Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's resume our 2022 Complete Beginner's Guide to Tales of Maj'Eyal here on the second floor of the Deep Below with our Dwarven Bulwark. And, you know, I wasn't sure if I was just going to leave our series where we had it, but I thought to myself, there is still some more I'd like to show you, and there's a critical decision that I think is one of the most helpful things I've learned about the game so far that comes up pretty soon that I want to explain. So let's go a little bit further with this guide and finish this quest at the very least, because basically, no matter what you start with, you get your kind of like main initial quest, then that opens up and you get to a position where, you know, you get a follow-up quest to that, and then you get everybody's going to get Into the Darkness. But before you do Into the Darkness, I think that there are some interesting decisions that you can make to get stronger for this, to make sure that you don't die, because if you're like me and you're playing on permadeath, well, that's not ideal, right? Okay, so let's see here. We are Precise Strikes, and what do I want to do to this guy? I think, I clicked something. I clicked, whoops, okay. I accidentally clicked to switch my weapons, and that distorted what was going on. It made a lot of things not an option, and that's funny. Okay, let's just shield pummel this Drem, this corrupted horror, this small, faceless humanoid with vaguely dwarven features. You are an abomination, sir. Alright, let's go ahead and just bounce that guy way far away, and then we can just charge him up. And looks like a giant yellow ant's trying to get on the mix. Let's just kill him and come back. And the ant's coming at us. And that's fine. I'm going to turn on shield wall. And now we've got all of our sustains back on. Bam, 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 kill. This guy dropped a hat. Right? That seems pretty cool of him. Now, we have a helmet. So the idea that we probably want to wear a hat is not very high unless this was exceptional. And this is just a linen wizard hat. So that is not exceptional. All right, so I pushed Z to auto-explore, and I'm checking things out. And oh my, it's the Drem Master. All right, so there's a bunch of baddies up here. So what I like to do in any roguelike is take the advice of brave Sir Robin from Monty Python and the Holy Grail and run away. You run away to get better strategic position, right? And even to stare dance if necessary. So I'm just going to go over here and stand on the steps, and I'm going to, you know, just kind of wait for these guys and wait for this guy. And, yep, okay, here we go. I accidentally used... Oh, he's got a Mind Star. Okay, let's charge this dude. And so this is the Dremling, and he's a horror, and he looks like a horror. And so let's just keep hitting this guy. I'm going to go ahead and just, you know, do that. He's dazed, and this will just do double damage, and goodbye. Pick this up. Pick this up. Well, our endurance is a little low, but we'll wait to recover that. And here we go. Here's a Dremling and a worm mass. Now again, I could, if I was just being hasty, charge right in at this dude who's got carbon spikes up and some space-time tuning going on, but I'm not going to. I'm going to be patient and cowardly. I say cowardly just to poke fun of myself. It's really the smart thing to do if you don't want to just die. And you kind of have to just do stuff like this. I'm pushing num key 5 to wait, by the way. You have to do stuff like this in permadeath roguelikes if you don't want to lose characters. So now I'm going to charge in, and I'm going to use my block, and this guy is getting hurt, so we're just going to do our shield pummel to this Dremling, and he's almost dead, and we can just use repulsion to knock everything away, and then... Oh, what seems fun? Let's just kill this guy. We don't really have much stamina to do anything else. So I'm going to step up here, fight this guy. And we do want to go over. I'm going to use block and just hit this guy, and then we get our counter strike triggered and kill him. All right. And our hit points are just dandy, you know. We're not in any kind of danger. We got an iron long sword, a little bit of money. And let's just push Z, and we'll wait until everything gets filled up. And just keep pushing Z until it's all good to go. There's like a cloud of green over here, so something is going on. There's some kind of healing. Is it this? We'll go over there and look, but I'm not going to fight within that cloud of green. I'm going to step over here, actually. Bring this guy down here, block, shield pummel, and then we're just going to hit this guy again. And we've leveled up. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. I'm just going to click on that. And this is a Hat of the Mind, so it did have some magical properties. But you'll see that because it only gives +1 defense, and my hat gives +3 armor and gives you 3 constitution, I just would rather have some heavy armor, so I'm going to just transmogrify all that, push escape, and then let's click on this to level up. Now, here we are. Level 6. We got a class point, a generic point, 3 stat points. Let's roll it out. How do we want to do this? I always like to check before I commit my stat points and make sure that none of the abilities that I'm really enjoying or that I want to progress in require some kind of stat. So, for example, combat accuracy. This doesn't require anything at the moment. It just requires that we are a certain experience level. Fine. This requires strength. Okay, and that's good. So we want to keep leveling strength. This is weapons mastery. Heavy armor training will require strength as well, so strength is on point for that. Thick skin just requires constitution, so we've been doing 2 points of strength and 1 point of constitution, so that formula still seems pretty appropriate. But then there's some other ones here. Unflinching resolve, okay, and this is actually very good. It requires constitution. This is a cunning tree thing, okay. And this helps you notice small things around you. It's heightened senses. It's very good. It's a passive. And it requires cunning of like 12 and 14. So we could get the first 2 ranks of it with our current cunning, and that's something to consider. But it's not as high a priority for me right now. Also, we could get quick recovery or fast metabolism. These are strength. This is strength. This is strength, 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 and then this is strength, this is strength, this is strength, and this is strength. So basically everything that we're going for right now is strength, so we're good with just putting 2 here and 1 here and just being happy about it. Now, do I want a 3rd point in heavy armor training? Yes, because if we put a 3rd point into heavy armor training, it allows us to wear massive plate armor. Now, of course, weapon mastery is amazing because it just gives you more damage, all right? And then thick skin just gives you resistance. These are all good things, but I think right now what I want is just the capability of wearing a big, heavy set of plate. So I'll take it, okay? It also just increases your armor value by 8 now, my armor hardiness by 43%, and reduces the chance melee or ranged attacks critically hit us by 11%. So it's just a very good survivor skill for our bulwark, and we're a bulwark, so let's be the bulwark, shall we? All right, and class points. What do we like? Well, let's take a look at this. Remember, there's kind of like 2 schools of thought here. 1, get as many abilities as you can, so anything that's at 0, you should consider just unlocking it to give yourself more options if it's a good ability. And then also after that, if you don't like that, you're going to want to say, well, is there some ability that I'm using all the time that I just want to go all in on and I get appreciable rewards for doing so? So let's first take a look at the 0. This would help us regenerate life faster. And yeah, this is fantastic. It's not a threat to me so much right now, okay? And doing more damage might be even better, you know, like boosting up one of these things, like another turn of stun on shield pummel. All of that stuff sounds amazing, but just getting 1 rank of fast metabolism will allow me to regenerate life, and I'll get 3.4 life per turn. I think I'm getting 2.9 per turn, something like that right now. I'll check it out. But this would like almost double our life regeneration, and this just really, really adds up and makes your character a lot more hardy. And we need stuff like this. I'm not going to like dial in a bajillion points into this, although it does get very nice, but I think it's worth 1 point for us right now. Now, of course, if you don't like passive stuff, you want to go in, you want to have Rush go for, instead of 7 to go to 9. That is a big leap. That's a leap of 2 squares. To have a 5 turn less cooldown, that's amazing. Okay, so that's really cool. Like, you could totally do that, or you know, boost up your pummel, or maybe even your shield wall, or whatever you want. But I'm going to do this and get myself a little bit more regeneration. And we're going to push escape, and we're going to say, yes, accept the changes. And yeah, so you can see my life per turn is 7.5, and that's just like a staggering amount of regeneration, okay? So I would say we effectively doubled, if not more, our regeneration. In fact, we can just push C to go into our character, and we can look at our life right here, and we can go into defense and check out. Oh, wait, general. Speeds. Here it is, life regen, 5.7 per turn, and we're getting plus 7.58, okay? So that's interesting, but this is with our healing modifier. So because we get a bonus from... Something is giving us a bonus to how much healing we receive. Overall, it just stacks, and so now look at us, right? So I think it was 1.9 plus 3.9, roughly 4, took us to 5.7 or something like that, and then we get the bonus on top to 7.5. My math is all over the place, but the broad strokes are correct, which is that was a great thing for us to take, in my opinion, because I like regen. I don't like a ton of it, but I like some, and it's worth 1 point. All right, and so let's just go ahead and charge this dude. Oh, no, we need to wait. And he's going to use his thing, and now we can charge up. And, yep, there's another guy there. We'll just go ahead and give this guy pummel, and bam, bam, bam. And then this guy is over here, and he wants to fight. And Drem is coming from down below. Block. And pummel this guy, and pummel this dude. I actually ended up using my Dwarven Resilience just to seal the deal, because I never use it, but it's so good. And we'll just rest. And, oh! Alright, so we found Emelith the Brecklorn, alright? It's a rare corrupted monster, and, okay. That's funny. I just randomly decided to use this, and now we find a situation where we need it. That's the breaks. Okay, so what's going on here? We are spell shocked, and we are bloodlocked. Cannot heal higher than 320 life. That's okay. I'm going to actually walk backward and see if this guy is following us. We lose our debuffs, and now we can use resistance. And yeah, he is following us. This is blighted soil, so that's what's going on. The soil has been blighted. And I'm going to fight this guy, I think, right over here, around the corner. So let's just wait for him to come into our line of sight. He'll come around this corner eventually. I'm just pushing 5. Oh, hopefully he will. Maybe he doesn't want to come down here. Did he lose interest in us? It's possible. Yeah. He's like, I don't really want to fight you. Okay. Well, we'll go back and get him later. Alright, so... Alright, that guy went invisible. And we'll just step up here, step over here. And I'm going to use... this, and oh, he came out of invisibility just in time to get annihilated. Hi, good to see you. A little money, and let's explore. And then there's our buddy blasting us with his stuff. All right, so we're gonna walk up here so he can't see us, and then I'm just gonna wait for him. I'm gonna push 5, and now he's here. All right, so we're gonna use everything that we can. We're gonna block. We're gonna Dwarven Resilience, and I don't need to use any of my infusions or my totem at this point. Although mirror image is pretty hysterical, but let's just take it calm and see how it goes. I like to save these kinds of things as much as possible in roguelikes, because what I want to do is only use them if they become necessary. Now, That being said, I don't wait till I'm at 1 health or something like that. I just get a feel for how the battle is going, and if it seems like I need a boost, I'll use it. But I try to save it because if something were to add on to the fight, I would want it for that emergency situation more than just using all my stuff for this guy and then having a bunch of guys come around and I don't have enough left in the tank to take them. So let's go ahead and shield pummel this guy, and we're doing pretty well, actually. He's down to 56% health, and if you watch turn by turn, you can see very quickly my life will go down and then jump back up because, like, he hit us for 3 total damage, but we actually regenerate for more than he hits us, and that is all because we took that rank. If it would just been about neutral if we didn't take that rank, but now we're actually gaining health on this poor guy, and we killed him, and we took his favorite sword. And this is a bear. Alright, so we say hi to the bear, and we can't charge it from there, but we can charge it, from here. And just kill it. There we go. And let's just look around. Oh, there's a little armor. That's not quite what we want, but that's still pretty good. And again, I don't have that fully explored back there, so let's just wait for this dude. He'll come around the corner. And we'll wait. I'll block. Bap, bap, bap. Marksman Copper Ring of Tenacity. Ooh, that looks insane. First of all, we don't have a ring. So, by virtue of the we don't even have a ring philosophy, that's insane. But also, check this out. Oh, we should look at the sword that was dropped by the special guy because it's... this looks really good. So anyway, this is going to give us 4 accuracy, 2 dexterity, and make us immune to disarm, pinning, knockback by about 20%, 21%, and 21 life. This ring is ridiculous. It's like the disarm, pinning, and knockback immunity isn't like, you know, over the moon, but 21 life, 4 accuracy is terrific. 2 dexterity is whatever, but I mean, that is great. So that's a very good thing. Now let's check out this weapon. This weapon is a longsword, tier 1. And what does it do? Okay, let's see. We do 3% darkness damage and fire damage. We get some spell save. And it helps us with spell power, which is not something that we need at all, really. So that's too bad, I guess I would say. In this respect, it's like not really super exciting. But we'll look at the raw damage of it and see if it makes sense for us to consider it, okay? Alright, so let's dive into this. I'm going to take it into my inventory just so I can mess around with it. And, linen, robe, boots. Really all we're looking for, like, on our paper doll would be another ring and a belt, right? So we haven't really found that yet, and we definitely want some better body armor, but that hasn't happened yet. I'm okay with my infusions at the moment. Alright, so let's go ahead, and let's just, what I like to do is, I'm going to go back to the staircase, I'm going to click on the minimap to do that. I'm going to go up, and I'm actually going to move that regeneration rune. And Great Maul, I don't want to use it. Rough leather cap. Physical saves, armor +1. Nah, that's okay. Get rid of all that. Now, I'm going to go into my inventory. Well, first I'm going to push my character sheet. And then I'm going to go in my inventory, and I'm going to change my weapon. And I'm just going to say wield this. Actually, yeah, let's just put it on our offset and see how it goes. So I'm going to go to my character, and I'm going to go to my attack, and we're going to see my damage is 45. And if I go to character now, my damage is actually 43. So this does do more damage. You'll see if I'm wearing this, my damage goes down 2, my accuracy goes down 1, my armor penetration goes down 3. Okay, and I lose some fire and darkness damage. All right, so that's happening. But let's see if anything else changes. Okay, so our fatigue goes up. Our spell save actually Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the decreases with this weapon. The other weapon did give us spells. So honestly, actually, the other weapon does more damage. Let me look at it. Let me just double check, see if there's anything else. You know what it is too, though. It's not saying this, but our stats change overall. Like we lose. Yeah, here we go. We lose willpower. And we lose cunning, we lose 2 dexterity, we lose the ability to see stealth a bit. Crit chance goes down. We lose some armor, we lose some mental. Yeah, you know what? Oh, wait, that's because of my shield. Let me not just do that randomly. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to take this off, and we're going to go back to our main set. And the better way to compare this is like this. All right, so let me look at it like this. And then go into my inventory and just do this. And then check this out. Let's see. It's less damage. But we get willpower, cunning, and stamina. And the crit. I'm actually going to keep the weapon that I have. And I know that might seem strange because it's less damage, but I like crit. And sometimes even with that screen, even with comparing like that, it doesn't factor in something like an on-weapon hit ability. So this does have a 10% chance to reduce all saves and defense by 9, which is like, you can't really quantify that on that screen. And you can do it if you want by like working out 10% of the time and, you know, what that means damage-wise and stuff like that. But if I do that, and I lower the enemy's defense by 9, that is kind of bonkers. Alright, so we have found ourselves a forest troll. So let me just charge him. And knock him down. What kind of armor is this? It is Iron Mail armor of temporal resistance. Okay, fine. And there's the way down. Oh, here's some slimy guys. Okay, we found some lore. The Deep Below excavation report. The chasms go deep. Yes, yes, more relics found. Oh, yes, will be mighty profitable. But ah, my secret treasure is even better indeed. Gold. Beautiful, lovely gold buried deep. So deep, have kept it hidden. Sealed, yes. Looks like the remains of a giant throne. I touched it, even put my lips to it. Good job. Ah, the taste, but must stay focused. Much work to be done. Miners are rowdy. One of the Drem fools went mad and killed himself with a pickaxe. That is... wow, okay. That's... seems like it would be difficult to do that. Messy business, and messy. Must restore order. Yes, yes, more shared tool artifacts found, possibly even remains of weapons. Imagine the profit. That fellow's blood was so red spilling on the floor, I wonder where they buried him. My mouth, it wants to taste blood. Alright, so Foreman Timoth has been horrifyingly corrupted by dwarves digging too greedily and too deep. This game, by the way, I've mentioned it before, but it's heavily influenced by Tolkien's Lord of the Rings, the world that he created in Middle-earth. You've got elves, you've got dwarves, you've got humans, all that stuff. Of course, they added on a bunch more than that, but it used to actually be very much related to Middle-earth until they got some copyright problems, and they changed the name to keep the acronym, but changed it to Maj'Eyal. I'm not getting all of the specific details right, but that's where the legacy of a lot of these fantasy origins comes from, and these races and things. And by the way, that guy just hit me for 100 damage, that Brecklorn. I mean, Blight is no joke. Ow! Alright. Oh, anyway, I forgot. I've been changing my weapons. I gotta put my sustain back on, and we'll just kind of wait here for the Brecklorn. But luckily, 100 damage, 100 schmamage, we just recharge. We regenerate that. And this guy is here. You want to do it again? I'm going to charge you, buddy. And you're dead. Alright. And we got some gems. And I'll take it. Gladly. Give me the gems. And we're fighting the Granvor. Are you special? You are not. And you are not. Take that. You split. My god, man, he split. Alright, let's go ahead and counter. Let's move here. We need to kill this. I need to charge the Breckthorn. I can't have that thing running around. And they're all around us, so it's time for repulsion. And this guy can have this. And oh my god, it's time for resilience of the dwarves. We actually are getting surrounded pretty nastily here. So I have a healing infusion, which will instantly heal us. And I have a regeneration infusion, which will heal us for 100 life over 5 turns. All right, but what else do I have? Mirror image. Fight my minions. All right, let's just kind of... I'm going to stand over here and fight while my mirror image does some work. All right, it did work. Okay, and we're at full health. Or, well, not full, but we're doing well anyway. And I'm just going to go ahead and slam that guy. He's dead. Kill the ant. Let's, Are you summoning ants, you jerk? Alright, I'm going slow. Keeping track of my health. My health is fine. Block. Oops. Alright, I'm going to block, and then we're going to shield pummel the guy that's hurt the most. This guy is hurt the most. Not very much, but the most. And there you go. And we'll just keep knocking this guy around. Block. Pummel. Bam. Bam. Got him. And this guy's down here. How about that? Bulwark doing Bulwark things. Alright, so we got to take advantage of our mirror image. Now, I could have regenerated, you know, something like that. But I don't want to get infusion saturation. And again, I like to just save up and not use things unless I really need to. Mirror image did more than enough work right there. There's something down here for us. Let's go fight him. Hi, it's you. Is it okay if I hit you in the face a lot? And that's it. Up and down. Let's go down. All right. Iron mail armor of resistance. Okay. Our iron armor is 4 armor, 2 defense, a bunch of life and stuff. What does this give you? Nothing. And this is a battle axe, which is both hands, so we don't want it. So escape. And my god, it's the mouth. Look at that. Terrifying. Okay, so here's some lore, and here is the mouth, which is the boss. So we found the boss. All right, so let's kind of walk over here, and oh, we're getting pulled in by the mouth. All right, so let's block while it's doing all this fun stuff, and let's just oblige it. So let's move in. It hit us from far away, and we got the counterattack, so I'm going to actually charge the mouth itself. And then I'm going to use Dwarven Resilience, and I'm going to just shield bash this dude. I'm going to knock this crawly guy away with repulsion. And let's look at our health. We're at 316. This is okay right now, but we haven't actually yet hurt the mouth. And that seems alarming. The mouth seems invulnerable. There must be another way to kill it, it says. Well, okay. So we can't kill the mouth like that. So what do we do? Well, we're going to look around. We're going to try to find something else. Let's go read this report. Ah, look. As the slimy crawler falls, you notice that the mouth seems to shudder in pain. So maybe that's it. So this boss has a little bit of a puzzle to it, okay? So if we kill the things that it spawns, perhaps then we will do damage to it to take it down. So there's another one. I'm going to see if I can get away, and here we go. My mouth, it tastes, it feels, it grows. The others are changing, flying, screaming, squelching, warping. Bad for profit. My teeth, they grow, they hunger, they want to escape. I can feel in my dreams the dark depths, bound, buried, forgotten. My mouth wants to open, to scream, to destroy. Deep below, yes, want to get out, must stay down here to be close to the dreams. Yes, must plant my mouth in the soil and watch it grow. It will devour me and grow. It will call me back from the dark place. The moth, the mouth. Yes, yes. So either the mouth devoured the foreman, or the foreman became the mouth, or both. Bad news. All right, so let's just go ahead and I'm going to use my special ability to kill that. And the mouth is down to 70%. So take that, mouth. All right, so we'll just walk around. And, you know, the nice thing about the Bulwark here is we basically... I'm going to charge this guy. Are regenerating our health so rapidly that even though this guy is hurting us and shooting us from far away, we're kind of able to stand in and deal with this. If we need, we have heal, but I'm okay for right now. I'm just going to wait and wait. I'll block and just do double damage, and you're at 50%. And we'll just kind of go around and wait until he spawns more. I'll use my block ability. Oh, he knocked me far away. That's actually kind of it. Alright. This is going to give us 100 life over 5 turns. We're down 100, so I'm just going to use it. And we're back to full. You can see we've gone up to 34.3 health per turn. That's pretty good, I feel like. Alright, that guy's dead. The mouth is at 30%. And we still can't hit the mouth. So don't even bother with it. We'll use Dwarven Resilience just to do it. And bam. Mouth is down to 20%. Let's move away. By the way, at this point, we've waited so long. Our debuff from... infusion has worn off, so we could just pop regeneration again and take this. So the only tricky thing about this fight is that you can't actually just stand in there and hit the mouth. I'm just walking away and just waiting for these guys. I'm not getting too crazy on using abilities because I want to conserve my stamina somewhat, but we take these down pretty easily. And unless it's an emergency, I'm just going to keep calmly fighting this guy. He blasts us, but we regenerate. It's okay. I'm going to use block and kill this guy with pummel. And now the mouth is almost dead. And we can actually hit the mouth. It's got 40 hit points. I'm going to block. I'm going to hit it. And it's vulnerable to attacks and effects now. So we can actually hit this guy. We're hitting it a little bit. We'll pummel it. And we've done it. So I killed the... other crawler, and the mouth fell down, and that was it. So we got it. So, you know, just focus all your energies on the little guys, and then at the end, it looked like you could actually hit the mouth a little bit, and I did, but when I killed the other crawler, we've won. Alright. Terrific. Okay, so now the only quest we have is Into the Darkness. I'm going to push escape and get over that, and let's just see what treasure. So we got some withering orbs. Okay, so this is a named artifact. Fantastic. And you can see that if I look in my chest, that I got these withering orbs, right? And right now, I actually do have an amulet that just gives us 2 strength. But this is going to give us 5 mind damage, 5 mind power, helps us see invisible, and we can attack unseen targets without penalty. So I'm going to equip these. We lose 2 strength, but the ability to not be overwhelmed by invisible forces because we can now see them and see things in stealth, plus the fact that we just get 5 damage to our attacks from mind damage is great. So this is a great thing to get. And we got a reinforced iron shield, which our shield right now is just regular. So this is like... This shield basically has less base power than that shield, but it gives you 4 armor and 1 block talent. This gives you 2 armor and 1 block talent. Accuracy bonus 2. This is, and this has more of a block value. So this is a better shield for us. And we'll take that, and we'll just kind of go around, and we're done. So let's go up. And I want to actually, these boots that we have are just rough leather. So I'm going to put these in my inventory, but I'll probably keep wearing these because they have stamina and stamina regeneration, and I kind of run low on that. This Mind Star I can't use. I'm not that kind of a character, so I'm just going to get rid of it. Here we go. There we go. Okay. How about that? We made it out, and we leveled up. All right, let's do it. Let's level up. I still want strength, and I still want constitution, so I'm going to buff that. I'm not going to buff this again. I'm going to think about, what did we just do in that last battle? What did we use most of the time? Most of the time, we were doing things like shield pummeling and blocking, all right? So, do I want to raise any of this up? Shield wall, okay. Shield wall says if we raise it up, it increases our armor by 2, our block value by a bunch, and our knockback resistance. So shield wall is actually really good for just making us hardier. That's something to consider. But I think I'll take rush just to get a little bit more range with that. I have no range with this character. This gives me 2 extra tiles that I can move across when doing it, and just reduces the cooldown. I might not take it any higher than this, but right now I'm happy with that. And then now, I think what we want to do is go ahead and just boost up our weapon damage by 14%. And our physical power with weapon mastery. Unflinching resolve is great too, though. And it gives us just like a 20% chance to recover from being stunned. But this is something we'll use every turn. So I'm going to take that, I'm going to push escape, and I'm going to say, we accept the changes, we love it. So now, we're done with that quest. We've finished From Below It Devours, and we found out about what happened. And now it's time for us to look through our resources, our inventory, see if we want to sell anything, see if we want to buy anything. We don't really have that much money. But now, after this, we're going to go out and explore the big open world and talk about what our next steps will be. So this is a good place to end this 5th episode. We finish our main quest. We got up to level 7. We raised 2 levels. We beat the boss, and we're rolling. And I will check you guys next time. Take care.